You gotta go back to the YouTube video. Good morning. I'm teaching Jefferson how to share on social media.
There's no link.
You go share under the video. Pinterest.
Oh.
And then you're gonna go Thunderhorse Descendant. Save it.
Save.
Save. And then you're gonna go back and close it.
Close
then
that.
Go back to the video. And then Pinterest. Put it on the beading board. There you go.
Save.
Save. Now we're done.
See.
Hi, good morning, Thunder Chatters. It's me, and Jefferson's here too. He was trying to do some stuff. There's some new stuff on
Let me see if I can
Streamlabs.
Still do that stuff.
Okay. He was trying to do some stuff on Streamlabs. There's like new things, and so he was trying to get me set up. But anyways, I'm just going with my pebbles here. I'm not really ready for the day. Look what came.
I thought I didn't save.
We're not going to open that on here because I don't know if people want to, so I'm going to do it on recorded video.
What?
My bargain bead box.
Oh.
I'm going to do it on recorded video, so you have the option to watch if you want to, because, you know, things and stuff. And then, plus, if I open it up here, if I open it up here, why am I always confused about videos and mirrors? I don't understand. If I open it up here, then we can't do the, right into the design on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. I don't have a remote, so I can't go back up there. Good morning, Coral. Hi, PK.
Do you need to go?
I need to go to the top of the chat so I can see who's in here. Can you just click that bar and move it? Yeah, there you go. Hi, Marsha. Hi, Coral. Hi, PK. Hi, Rosanna. Hi, Patty. Jefferson.
Hi, everybody.
So let's just pull the audience. So my significant other just loves to make everything complicated by using all the hotkeys on the computer board thing. He's always got to he can't just use the mouse and go over there and push the button. No, he's got to go Control S Alt Shift 22 F1, and then it just does the same thing you would do if you clicked with the mouse.
So then I don't have to take my hands off the keyboard. I quite like it.
Okay.
I am a keyboard enjoyer.
I have a mouse. I will take the mouse. Good morning. Oh yes, are you guys freezing to death over there in the Montana? Jefferson told me that you guys got all the snow. Must have decided to head your way, PK. It's very cold and windy. It's been beautiful in Florida, 78.
Mm-hmm.
It's gloomy here. Gloomy here in the Minnesota. Hi. Hello. Hi, Karen. Oh, you guys are getting your bargain bead box as well. Wonderful, wonderful.
You gonna do your unboxing today?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
Take off your glasses real quick.
Why?
Look at the elbow of it. Look at them.
Well,
by your left thumb.
What? Oh.
It's just hanging out there on your face. Didn't want you to look silly.
There's a lot of things hanging out. Oh. See? I don't know about these glasses. I'll switch back to the cat ones.
And just be blind?
Just be blind. Well, I'm not blind. I just am not as just can't see as well.
Oh.
Hi, everybody says good morning, Jefferson.
Yes, good morning all.
It's tea time. Hello. 62 degrees over there with the Donna Slayer. She slays dragons, she told us.
What is it, Donna Slayer?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Everybody's getting their bargain bead box? Yeah, okay, so I got my bargain bead box, so I'm going to record today the unboxing and the plan video. Most likely. That is if Shannon doesn't have some kind of nervous breakdown with the shipping. Not that she would, but everybody was buying their orders. We got all the orders put up for from the sale yesterday. So if you were in the sale yesterday, the Claim It Live bead sale, got all the orders put up. I think there was like 35 of them or something. Quite a few.
Did I do something?
Hello. How's Grandpa doing? Grandpa's doing pretty good. Grandpa's going to have his surgery on May 5th. 4th or 5th. He's going to have surgery. Good morning. Hi. Yippee. And then I also got my FOC. Yay. Everybody's been getting, I've seen people been putting up pictures of their FOC in the Facebook group. I didn't really have a lot of time to be in there zooming around yesterday because I was typing pretty much all day. But I did see that people are posting photos, and so I'm super excited. I think we have, I made a post about it yesterday. I think we have like 4 FOC bags left. So those are going to come down on tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Today is Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday, so those are going to come down tomorrow. So if you didn't get one, or if you want an extra one, they're $5. You can swing over to the website, which is in the description of this video, and you can pick yourself up one.
It's not actually.
Why isn't it?
I don't know. All of your... Did you see this?
No.
That's all there is. There's just the Facebook groups.
Sad. Okay, well, it's www.thunderhorse-descendant.com. Also, you guys, I've been working on the, stuff. I've secretly been working on stuff. You're going to see the secret stuff soon. But, in the interim, we have to find some inspiration for the day. I'm kind of scatterbrained today. I have a lot of things in my head, and I was like, what am I going to do on this live?
You want the FOC, right? Oh, it's right up top.
Mm-hmm. Deborah's still waiting for her postman to bring the FOC.
Okay.
And she's in suspense.
The link isn't in the description below, so we'll put it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Jeff's going to put it in the chat.
And if you guys still want to get the last chance at the FOC for $5, there they are. It's right on the front page.
Okay. So, a couple of things. Number one, let's go down to the mat so I can show you all the things that are in my brain. So, I have to do this. This is my bargain bead box, so I'm like, okay, we gotta get ready for that. Then, Etsy has issued a new calendar, which I think is going to be very helpful. This is not really focusing very good. Maybe it's the, I don't know. Anyway, they've issued this calendar, which is the first time that they have done something like this. And then on here, it's supposed to tell you, it's supposed to be helpful for you to see when you should be advertising for certain holidays, what holidays are coming up, and what the themes are based on the trend report. And so I just giggle because this is what I had Shannon do 2 weeks ago. Remember when I told you she had her own calendar for me? This is what I had her do for me, so I know where I'm supposed to be at.
And then Etsy made their own?
And then Etsy made their own.
Well, they're behind the game.
Yeah, they're behind the game. So anyway, but they did put this, so if you don't have a Shannon, you can go on there and you can just download this if you're selling on Etsy. It's kind of cool, I think. And then it also offers, like their Etsy links and stuff, like enter your shop into the Etsy Design Awards thing and like all that crap. So if you want to do that, it just tells you basically like what's coming up, what everybody is celebrating for holidays, when would be a good time to advertise and do your sales, when would be a good time to stop advertising. So it's all color coded. You can't really see on this paper, but yeah.
It's a coffee disaster over here.
Oh no. Okay, so then there was that. What can I use to paint on my plastic beads? Patina paint. Alcohol ink. I got my FOC and my beads order from last week's Claim It bead sale. I also got a cute little tape measure. Oh yeah! Did you guys see I put the froggy tapes up? I didn't really talk about them too much, but I did put froggy tapes up. If you're looking for one, those Egyptian crystals are gorgeous. Karen says alcohol inks work really great, and you can seal them.
Isn't that what she did with her found objects last time?
I think so, yeah. I don't know if it was alcohol ink or patina paints. I did not realize.
I just remember you talking about it.
I got the strawberry with the bunny. That one was cute. Yeah, they're like weird, but that's just the way that it is in Japan. It's just got, you get a bunny that looks like strawberry. It's fine. So here we go. Speaking of alcohol inks, so I'm giving you guys a sneak peek right here just because we're gonna do some stuff with these, and I just wanted to show you. So these are all the little pendants that we're going to be utilizing in our Mother's Day kits. Okay, so they are all alcohol inked, riveted, patina painted. I picked them out. Me and Cassie sat on the floor for about 2 hours and hand picked all of these. Look at this one. What?
I can just see that.
Jeff's just giggling at me. Well, we did. So these are all the little pendants, super cute.
My job is this one is here sometimes.
Well, you could have a fun job like me if you wanted. Jeff is scared of the dream. Teamwork makes the dream work, babe. These are all the little pendants. They're super cute. This one is a seashell. I am on it. Yeah, so these have all been patina painted and all that stuff. So my plan is, this one's really cool. So this one spins out. Is this the one? Yeah. So this one is like this. It has a little alcohol inked tree on it, which is not focusing very good. And then when you spin it out, it says dream on the back. Is that not the cutest? Jeff could be a gamer.
I am a gamer.
Steve participates with the guy who lives in the UK and raises money for vets. Oh,
Nice.
that is way cool. I don't know if he can be a gamer.
I've been a gamer for a few days. On hiatus.
He's on hiatus. I'm just like, that's a big time commitment, and I'm quite needy. I don't know.
Just be gaming for hours every day.
So these are the pendants that I got. So I have an idea in my head, which I'm not going to share with you because, you know, let's give away the whole bit. But we are going to make little kits out of these. They will be individual kits, obviously. These are the pendants that Diane handmade, and like I said before, we purchased all of our Mother's Day from her because she's going to be taking some time off to help with the new grandbaby. And so we are just, you know, helping. That's what we're doing. So then, of course, I was like, okay, it's that time of day. We got to get inspired. What do I feel like? And you know what I feel like? I feel like vintage.
Nicki Minaj?
No, not Nicki Minaj.
What'd you say?
Vintage. Jeff says, do you feel like Nicki Minaj? I wish I was Nicki Minaj. Lakefront Jewels by Gina. Oh, good morning, Gina. So I don't know if you guys have seen this book. This is by Jess from Vintage. She has a bunch of little books. I got this one at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. This is actually one of the first books that I got. Try to zoom out. Ooh, too much. Too much. The struggle is real. So this is one of the first books that I ever got when I started my book collection for jewelry making and inspiration. So the name of this book is Design Techniques and Personal Style by Jess from Vintage. So you can get these on the Vintage website, get them on Amazon, get them on Hobby Lobby, get them all over the place. Okay. So this talks about her story, how she started her company. This talks about like when she started the Vintage Sizzix machine situation. Okay. I have like stuff in my way. This microphone's in my way. I don't know what's happening right now. Anyway, so then it goes on to talk about your patina painting, as we were just discussing. Here's a little color chart to help you mix colors if you need to. Super fun. These are all the Vintage tools, which I don't know if they still are making the Vintage brand tools. Are they doing that? they might be. Some of them, anyways. I know this is the reliefing block, and that one's going out of style. Randy, did you order my cutters? I have asked the cutters to be ordered, the cutters and the leather punches out at TF, and they are on order. Yes. I don't know when they will get here. Vintage has a monthly inspiration box. I receive it. It has fun stuff to work with. Yes, they do have a monthly, it's like a subscription, right? Like, what did you do?
It's getting wet.
Oh, you should move it then.
I don't even know what it is.
It's stickers. This is the Sizzix Big Kick. So I don't have this one, but I have one similar to this. Let's see, now I'm like too far away. And this is your non-stick craft sheet and your little embossed eyes, your patina paints, your metal stamps, your steel benching block, and your dapping block. And so these are like basically all the things you need to make all the things in this book, which is great because I have all these things. And I was feeling very vintagey today. I don't know if you guys ever have that, but I do. I do. So here is it. She just gives examples of like things that she's making. And then on the other side, she talks about the techniques that she uses to make these things, which are pretty simple. They're just like loop. These are like the wire wrapped loop, the coil loop, and the simple loop. But I don't know about you. Every time I try to make this, it doesn't look like that. I gotta get better. Rosanna says, I have a vintage hole punch and a reliefing block. They still sell the tools. Oh, thank you, Patty. $39, $39 each, $39 a month. Yeah, so their stuff is made out of brass. Like, that's kind of, in my opinion, what sets apart vintage from, you know, other stuff that's going on is they pretty much deal with brass and, I don't know, it's just a different style, you know? And I really like it. It's always been kind of like a thing that I really enjoyed. I have been considering doing some of these things. I've never done them. You see how they have the filigree and then they fold it over on top of like a cabochon or a pendant of some kind or whatever they work it in. And here's an example. Well, this one she's wiring it to the back of the filigree. But I have a bunch of filigree, and I was like, we got to use this filigree because it's just sitting here, not doing anybody any good. These are cool. I have actually made something similar to this when I very first started working with my Sizzix. So with the Sizzix, basically you would run through the metal portion through the Sizzix and the embossing folder, and that's what gives it this, creates this, and it gives you a, it's like an embossed side, and then like a reverse embossed side or whatever, and then you can scrub off the rest of it with your reliefing block. So this would just be a flat circle. So on here they domed them. Good morning, party people. And so here you can see she's doming them with this dapping block. And so you just put your flat, so there she is, running it through there in the embossing folder, run it through the Sizzix, clear it off with the reliefing block, and then you dap it. So you just put in this, it has a little divot, and you just hit it with a hammer, and then it makes it domed out like that. And then you put a little hole in it with your little hole punch. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Oh, I thought there was going to be more instructions. There is not. Okay, back to this. So then, after you have all that done, if you wanted to, you could go ahead and patina paint on here, and then like take off some of the paint, and then you just connect whatever little charms that you want. So it's actually really cool because I know a lot of people still have Sizzix, the Sizzix machine, and some people were asking me like, what do you do with your Sizzix machine? And I'm like, this is what I do with my Sizzix machine, basically. Lots of stuff. I do leather on my Sizzix machine. I do metal on my Sizzix machine. What else do I do on there? Oh, I do cardstock on my Sizzix machine. That stuff. This one is very cool. Karen is saying that Jess uses a lot of humble beads, and that is Heather, correct? Is that Heather who does humble beads? I think it is. I've seen her do some stuff online a few times as I was scrolling, and I think she makes her own beads, right? Or she makes like clay, she makes some stuff, is the deal. Hi, Erica. Oh, hello, hello. Yes. So here's like a bracelet. Oh, this is that bracelet where they were putting that cabochon in there with the filigree. It's kind of at a weird angle, so I can't really show it better. But all the different options. So we're working on getting inspired today because we gotta just read all our books and just look at all of our things and maybe flip through Pinterest. So then when we go on to open up this bargain bead box and just start designing on the fly, we know what we're doing. We're all primed up and ready to be creative. I was going to ask, what Sizzix machine would you recommend? Me? I have the Big Kick, the Sizzix Big Kick, but I think for a jewelry maker, I mean, you're not really making something really big. You could use that little one. What's that little one called?
The one that comes and looks like it's in a little suitcase?
Yeah, the one that looks like a little purse. I use mine all the time with Sizzix. Still have jewelry items. I have a Sizzix, but I don't use it much. I think about it, and then I start something different. Heather Powers is live on Wednesdays at 1 to 3 on Friday at 1. Oh, she's live on Wednesday at 1 and at 3 on Friday. Thank you, Karen. Yeah. So here's something cool. These are where they're just patina painting something they've run through the Sizzix, right? And then you hit it with a heat gun if you don't want to wait, which you don't really have to hit patina paint with a heat gun. It dries in like 5 seconds, but whatever. And and then they're just painting it and doing the reliefing block. And so this is how people are making things look like more vintage, okay? So another reason that I'm talking about this is because this might help with some of your found object stuff. Like if you have patina paints or if you have a Sizzix machine, or whatever, and you're trying to do like a vintage look or something, you might want to consider doing some of these techniques. Yeah, because this little bird right here, this looks like a Heather Powers bird. It does. What did I miss? Oh, we're just getting inspiration. Here's a ring. I actually have some of these ring blanks from Vintage. I've never made a ring with it, if we're being honest about it.
A ring?
Not with one of these Vintage blanks.
Oh. What about all these silver ones? You even got me making those.
Yeah,
That's different though.
that's fire. That's fire. Which machine works best with metal? Sorry, slow typer. So this is the Sizzix machine. All the Sizzix machines will cut metal. So, let me flip back to the Sizzix machine. So they have different styles of them. So Vintage got in, so basically this is just it's just a Sizzix machine with a Vintage logo on it. It's the same thing, okay? If you have a Sizzix of some other type that's like the one I have is white and blue, or white and teal, the Big Kick machine, this is the same thing. They make, Tim Holtz has a line of stuff too, but his is smaller. His Sizzix is smaller, but if you're just making little things, like if you were just making pendants or something, you could use a small one. They have, I think, I have one in the basement that looks like a little purse. It's smaller than this one. It's kind of like almost like the Tim Holtz one, but I think they originally used that one for jewelry. In my personal opinion, and these are my opinions, I really like the Sizzix machine a lot. You know, I like it a lot. This is pretty much getting phased out by Cricut, right? But this is an embossing machine, Whereas Cricut is a cutting machine and it cuts a lot of things. This is an embossing machine, so you can emboss with it, do your metals. I mean, you don't have to worry about, you know, blades and things like that. It's like a press. So when you crank the handle and it goes through, it's going to cut out whatever you have on there. And then you can get these dies. Because this is being phased out, you can get all this stuff fairly cheap now. But you can get these dies and stuff if you look on Amazon. This is just more my speed. It's more like hands-on, you know, kind of deal. So any one would work, as the moral of that story. This is really cool.
You can run things through multiple times too, right? To do like different things on them?
Yeah, you can run them through multiple times. You can use, like, I've done pop cans. If you want to do pop can flowers, you can cut those out. Be very careful. You're going to use your shears and just make pop can flowers. You can do all kinds of things on there. And I just feel I am really rough on things. I'm really rough on things. I'm like rough on my jewelry. I'm rough on my clothes. I'm rough on my hair. I'm rough on all my beading tools. Just throw them around, you know how I like to do. Drop them on the floor a couple times and do all that stuff because I just get excited about what I'm doing. And then I'm just like, oh, clean it up. I don't want to do that. So I would say the Sizzix is good for people like that. Like me. I've got an Cut Studio. It is a giant one that you see in the quilt shops and the Fabby version of the Sizzix. I love cutting leather and metal. It actually what brought me into jewelry. That is wonderful, Hastings. Yeah, I was really interested in getting this machine when it very first came out, but I couldn't afford it at the time. And actually, I think my mom bought mine. Did my mom buy me mine for Christmas or something? Yeah.
I have no idea.
But it was quite a while after, like quite a ways after, like Sizzix became a thing, and like, you know, I mean, I'm always late to the party. But I just like the style of it. I like how it's more hands-on. Like, I don't know how to explain that. This is when I started stamping. When I very first seen this is what inspired me to start stamping on my metal and using embossing powders on metal to make pendants. Yeah, I'm just a hot mess, basically. If you're a hot mess and you're just like, woo, let's make stuff and not care, this is good for you. You're not going to break it. You don't have to buy new parts. You know, you're going to be okay. You just crank it with your arm. Everything's going to be fine. This is what I started. This is where I seen and inspired me to start stamping using my stamps on metal pieces and using embossing powders to do that. So at that time, I did not have a heat gun. So what I used was I went to the thrift store and I got a warmer for, you know, those little smelly warmer things, those little scentsy warmers. You put the wax and you turn it on, it heats up. Yeah, I use that. So you just put your, or you can use a hot plate. You just put those little things on there so they get warm. Easy peasy. But that's what inspired me to do that. What?
Just saw me walking past on YouTube.
Oh. I'm another mess because I'm rough. Being a mess is the best. Oh, new tagline. Being a mess, hot mess is the best. Absolutely. I have made some feathers like this. Oh, my nemesis, here it is. This is the very first project that I ever wanted to make when I bought this book. Can't see it. You see here, so this has little doors that open, and it's got filigree on the outside, and it's been painted, and then you close it up with this little chain right here. It looks like a book.
I remember this.
Yes. And then when you open the book, inside the book, here, you put your little message. You stamp it out, plant your roots, or whatever you're going to put on there. Shows you how to do that. And then you put your book together. Book binding. Book binding with metal. Okay. I still, to this day, I don't even know how long I've had this book, have not completed this project. Maybe this is a project I need to complete.
I think this one made you cry.
Jeff, this one made you cry. Yeah, absolutely. It did make me cry. I still haven't completed it. Now, also, I think that I think the problem is that I gotta have certain kind of pieces. Let me see. Yeah, you gotta have the large ordinate door frame blank. So these are things that you can get on Vintage. So that's this. The door blanks, and then some curb chain, some lattice chain, jump rings. There must be more parts because there's more parts on here. Anyway. So yeah, this one made me cry. Still haven't completed it, but it's very pretty. Would love to do it. Is it jump rings for hinges? Yes. Jump rings for hinges. Looks like. Over here is better. Jump rings, 2 here, 2 here. Can you guys see? It's kind of dark. 2 here, 2 here. And then they fold in. And then, yeah. So it's basically literally like making a book out of metal. Here they have the little piece of filigree that goes up the top. And then you wrap your curb chain around that piece of filigree to close your book. Right? And then I wouldn't put plant your roots in there. Like I would put, I don't know, something else. Like whatever my little mantra is. But it's very cool. So that's that. Just looking. We're supposed to be getting inspired, not talking about the things that made Randy cry. This is butterflies. This is cool. These are those flowers. If you need to know how to make flowers, just run over to Rosanna's channel. She made a video for me because I was just crying that day too. Is that filigree or embossing on the inside of the doors? Oh, this right here. This is embossing, so it looks like they originally ran their doors through the Sizzix. So when, like I said, when you run it through, you get a front side, which is like the raised side, and you get a back side, which is it's like indented, right? Because you've embossed it. So these are the back side of the doors. And they probably took their little texturing hammer around the edge here just to make it look cool. I would guess. I could probably do this now. I'm feeling inspired. I feel like I could probably do this now. Now, mind you, this was how long ago did I get this book? 6 years ago? It was like 6 years ago. I would say when I very first attempted this was 6 years ago. And then I started crying and gave up. Maybe I need to try again.
You could probably do it now.
I could probably do it now.
Or cry some more.
Or cry. Jeff says, or you'll just cry some more. Yeah. So those are the options. This is the butterfly one. What is this one? I don't remember this one. Oh, sorry, I'm not in the camera. This one's like, it's holding on from the back with a filigree. So it looks like they did a pendant and then it's holding on from the back. So if you've never worked with Vintage before, they use brass, and so it's genuine nice brass. But a lot of their things, they have a lot of like what they call filigree or like thinlit type stuff. It's very thin and bendable, like that's the point. So you can stack it up, layer it up, and mold it into these types of things where you put different types of things together. Which is probably one of the reasons that I really like it, because I like layering different stuff together. So that's probably why. But this looks like it's a pendant. It's got a top, and it probably has a back where it holds it. So these ones here are kind of like our, these are kind of like our pendants right here. Except for they're a little bit, like this is probably one they just run through on the machine, and then they rivet it on. This is the same thing. So that's kind of cool. Hi. Hi, Miss Randy and everyone. Hi, Stacia. If you can do a missing link video, and now nodding, you can do this. I absolutely can, Lori. Oh, I made a missing link video, by the way. What was the name of that link? I gotta post that. is that little flower one. Oh, it was that little flower one. It was a little rough, you guys. It was a little rough. But it looked good in the end. This one is cool. This one is a setting. I think I have one of these. This is like a big setting piece that you can get from Vintage. And then they ran through just a small center one through and made whatever design they wanted on it and then glued it into this big setting, which is really cool. I like that a lot. Jess is really talented. I have watched some of her videos. I really enjoy watching her videos because I'm just like, what? How does this work? Like this. What? Why is it like that? How do I get it in there? And she just bends it up, just whatever. It's fine. I do really like their twisted jump rings. Leave in the comment where you guys get your twisted jump rings or your other like decorative jump rings. Because I really like those. The only ones they have at Taylor's Falls are silver. I gotta get some brass ones. So we're just getting some inspiration this morning. This is cool. Oh, a little riveted ring. That's kind of cute. Look, they just riveted it with the little tiny rivet. Oh geez, I haven't been keeping up with my list missing link. I will need to do so. I buy them from Rustic River Finds or Vintage. Yeah. I'm on the lookout for finding some good ones or some weird ones. You know, I love weird stuff. So this is cool. This is just like something they ran through the machine and then they painted it and they sanded it off. And so I think this is is this two different things? Let me flip the page. Ooh, that's cute. So here she's just using a stone as this looks to be a toggle clasp. A creative toggle. So she's just using this is the female portion and then this is the male portion. And then when you bring it around, it looks like that. That's pretty cool. I really like that a lot. It's like a juicy crystal. Jess has 3 books. They're all different. I buy mine from you and Auntie's Beads. Jess's mother owns Rustic River Finds. Oh, I did not know that. We'll have to look into that, Karen. I didn't even know that's a thing. We're just paying homage to Jess at the Vintage today. She's got some nice stuff. I haven't seen any of her other books, but I have watched some of her videos and they look really fun. Oh, yeah, here's how you put the picture in the little thing. So they have, the thing I like about these, they have these Sinlets for the Sizzix. They're these little circle portions, and so they come in, I think it's like 4 or 5 sizes. I think it's four or 5 sizes. And you buy a pack of them, okay? But then those circles fit into all of their little thingies. What do you call these? Bezels, right? Bales, whatever you call them. These little circle deals. So if you purchase those and the other ones, then they always fit inside there. So like whatever you cut out, so you just put this over your picture, you run it through your Sizzix, it'll cut it out because it's a thin-lit cutter. And then, so that'll be the perfect size, you put it inside there. So they have different sizes. And I like that because I always struggled with trying to find something. Like you either got to get an exact 1 inch by 1 inch so you can cut it out with a 1-inch punch. You know, this was before I had a Cricut, which I'm not even sure if I know how to do that yet because I'm not very good at Cricut. But anyway, if you did want to do that, it makes it really easy. You put your picture in there. I use a 3-dimensional magic glue to put over the top. If you have diamond glaze, that's better, diamond glaze to put over the top. But if you don't have that, you can use 3-dimensional 3D magic glue. It's by Mod Podge. And that works really well to put over your photos or your whatevers. It almost dries like kind of like a hard resin. These are cute, layered up. Ew, I like this one. It's been a long time since I looked at this book. Oh look, they run these through the Sizzix and gave them different designs. That's really cool. I like this. This looks like a ceramic piece. Deco emboss, wrapped loops, messy loops, bail wrapping, simple loops, and jump rings. Looks cute. I like this little piece here. I like how they decorated those. Very cool. Bezels. Yeah, I'm very interested about this rustic river. We'll have to check that out. A fiber bangle. And then here it's just talking about like how you do that. So there's an embossing, and then there's an etching. Okay, so they have two different kinds. So embossing is like a folder that you fold it like this on top of your metal, so it's just like closes. It's a folder. That is different than this. This is etching. Etching only goes on one side, and it kind of makes a metal imprint, right? So it looks a little bit different when you bring it out of the thing, and it's only on one side. So your piece is in like textured on the back. I don't know if that makes sense. Textured on the back. If you do a folder, it's going to be textured on both sides. If you don't do a folder, you do the etching, it's only this on one side. Yeah. Very cool. And that is the end of that. And then it says, here are some web resources. So highly recommend, visit Vintage's YouTube channel. Check them out. They do have some videos. They have a subscription box. It's like $39 a month. Very cool stuff. And then we're going to take a little hot look at this. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, camera. This is from the summer of 2009. Where were you? Where were you the summer of 2000? Where was I? Summer of 2009.
I remember where I was.
Where were you?
I was working for Greenberg. It was the last summer I worked for him, and then in October I started working for Seal and Foot.
Summer. That was after we met. That was like right around when
After we met.
That was like right after me and Jeff met. Yeah. That's where I was. I was in Wofford
No,
City.
that was the next summer after. It was like a year after we met.
No.
Yeah,
Was
we
it?
met in 2008.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, anyway, where were you? Lima beans. You're inspiring me to get out some of my old jewelry magazines. Yeah, get those magazines out. Listen, the techniques and the creativity never dies. It just changes. It just evolves. It just whatever. And then one day you're sitting there and you're like, we gotta go back to basics. What were they doing in 2009? No, Lily. Oh, man. Not creamer. Okay, so this is a stringing magazine from 2009. I was buying that magazine. Were you for real, Melanie? So here we go, 2009. We're just going to go until we run across something that we find interesting. Because that's what you do. And remember, when you're looking at these old things, you got to remember, like, it, just like what just happened with the Vintage. What I couldn't do in 2009, I might be able to do now. So it changes how you look at things. Just saying, perspective. It's funny because I never thought that I could do half of what I saw in this magazine, and now I can do them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lori. Okay, what do we got? Lasting impressions. Okay, so this actually, right here, looks like some etched. Well, these look like, they're probably not Sizzix, but they look like they're pressed clay, which is pretty cool. What did I say, summer? Yeah, summer, okay. Oh, the cone zone. Apparently they're very into cones. It's also funny to see these different ads that they had from a long time ago, like things that, like FlexRite. What is that? That is a beadsmith. 49 karat gold-plated stainless steel. Gold-plated stainless steel. Is that a thing? Beading wire? Anyway. Sunflowers. Good morning. Sort of. I've saved them all. Oh yes, I save all of my beading magazines. I don't ever get rid of them. I go back and I read all of my old beading magazines. I don't know. I probably have hundreds of beading magazines. How many do you think I have?
What?
How many beading magazines do you think I have?
40.
40?
Easy.
40?
Maybe more.
40 or more?
We have a lot.
We have a lot. Yeah, so you just gotta flip through. Just like I said, these things never, like, is anything new even really being made anymore? Not really. It's just being recycled and changed and moved, and different things are being put together, and all this stuff. Hey, we just sold these on our show yesterday.
What are they?
They're recycled glass beads from Africa. These ones are green, but ours were baby blue. Randy, go back to the inside front cover for the lima beans. Lima beans? Lima beans. Fresh beads, happy bead. What? Fresh beads, happy beaters, summer blockbusters. 1,000 beads, new releases weekly. www.limabeads.com. It's eating popcorn. Oh my goodness. Still learning. What's the local bead store closed in December? I bought as many of the old magazines as possible. I have a lot. Like what you do. I plan to use them for inspiration. Totes. Totally recommend. This one I actually bought used from, looks like Diane. So she cleans out her stuff every once in a while. She brings it to the bead store and sells it in the garage sale. So I always pick those up. These are cute. I actually have this bead. You guys probably can't see. This little one right here with the star on it. So it looks like they were doing some sea salt business. This one is from the rainforest. Yeah, so I just flipped through here. I'm just like, what's going on? This one's kind of cool. This one's kind of looks like a mishmash of all your like stones that you maybe didn't use. Misty Morning by Beth Garbo. A good book for inspiration is Enchanted Adornments by Cynthia Thornton. She goes into different methods: metal clay, resin, and wire wrapping. Oh yes, we're always looking for wonderful books. These look cool. Interweave. So the only thing about this is like sometimes these things don't exist anymore. This says it's from Interweave. Ancient to modern, polymer clay and wire jewelry. This looks cool. Create organic, sophisticated, distinctly contemporary jewelry. Combined polymer clay with wire. Discover innovative techniques and design elegantly primitive beads. Elegantly primitive. Elegantly primitive. I think I like that. Sorry. Like, Interweave is still around. Okay. Like these polymer clay beads. Like, those look really cool. Hi, little girl. We're only going to be out another few minutes here. I'm going to zoom out a little more so you can see the whole bit. Ugh. I'm really bad at this. Come on. Ooh, look at this. This is cool. I like this. It's like a little picture frame of a drawn seashell. You see that? And then underneath, it has a seashell of the same seashell that's in the drawing. Well, that is cool. Frame it. Tracy Stanley says frame it. It's got rivets and metal stamping. It's a little picture of a seashell. I like that. That was cute. Here are some earring ideas. Earring ideas. Oh, those look like filigree. Trying to use up my filigree. That's my mission for the day. Not use it up, but like use it. I'm like, why am I sitting here with all this filigree not doing anything with it? Am I intimidated? What's going on? I have questions. I have about 24 magazines from the early 2000s I used. Cool stuff. Lots of bead weaving projects, which I do not do. Yeah, same. If anyone is interested, let me know and I will send them to you. Oh, there you go. Amy's got some magazines. And this is the magazine in the picture of real shell with a framed picture of the shell. Yeah. This is cool. I like these colors. So here's the other thing. The other thing is, like, when we're looking at stuff, we have to remember, like, yeah, you're looking at this, but you're also looking at the functionality of this. You're looking at the color schemes of this. You're looking at the design element of this and how many different types of design elements there are. So when you're looking at something, that's what I'm saying, like, your perspective might change. Like, maybe one day I'm looking through this and I'm like, oh, I'm looking for a color. I'm looking for colors. I'm just looking at colors. I'm probably not even looking at this necklace. I'm just looking at these colors look really nice together. You know what I mean? These colors look really nice together. These colors, not so much. These colors, I really am drawn to. I like that. When you look at the magazine, which one are you drawn to first? That's the one that you really like. You know, you're doing that. Maybe the next day you're going through the same magazine and you're like, I don't like the design of that. There's too much going on. I don't like that. I like this one better. Clearly this is a stringing project, right? So that might change once you have mastered stringing projects, your 6 stringing projects, you want to do something else. Now it looks like on this one they're doing a chain. It's chain. Oh, it's like the donut thing where you put the chain through the donut and then you go the other side, put the donut. Like the interweave thing. I can't remember what that's called. But anyway, maybe you don't like this because you don't want to work with this material. So that's another thing. Maybe you're just going through here one day and you're just looking at materials. Like this one is hemp cord. And you're like, I got a bunch of hemp cord I want to use. Obviously, I'm not going to use hemp cord on this type of necklace because this is a stringing project or like a wire project. This one is like also a wire project, but you could look at that and say, oh, well, I could do that on hemp and that would make it mine and that would make it different and la-ti-da, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. This here's a hemp project. Well, it's actually just looks like a silk cording project, but same difference. So you'll be like, oh yeah, I could do that. And now I can do this because this has knots in it and I know how to do knots. As of 2 days ago. Look at me. But yeah. Ooh, this is cool. I don't know about all that. Anywho, look at the turtle. I digress. So the moral of this story, this is fun. I'm glad you're having fun, Nancy. The moral of this story is that we just have to receive the magic. You know the magic I'm always talking about? When you get in your head too much and you're just like, you're not letting in the magic. The magic is there. The universe wants you to have the magic. When I talk about the magic, I talk about the creativity. It wants you to have it. It says, I have lots. Would you like some? Let it in. When you're blocking stuff out because you have rules about things, or you have this about things, or you have preconceived ideas about things, you're not letting in the magic. So stop blocking up the magic. Get out your magazines from 2009. See what's in there. You guys are fun. Okay, it is 10 o'clock, so we have been here for an hour. I am going to jump off here and go down and help Shannon do shipping. And then I'm going to start working on doing the unboxing video. Maybe I can con Jeff into editing one of my videos for me.
Are you talking?
No. Or you doubt yourself. Yeah, that's not letting in the magic either.
Was that like a comment from chat?
No, I said maybe I can get Jeff to edit one of my videos while I'm recording one. I think you're going into somewhere.
Work to do,
Oh, he has work.
unfortunately. And I want to do my own, and you gotta edit my stuff too. For my return.
Thank you for the inspiration, Randy. You are welcome. I hope you all have a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. I hope you found some kind of something to take with you for the day, to just have a little bit of inspiration. It's Tuesday, so I have a live tonight. I have a live tonight on Facebook. So if you want to come to Facebook, and I don't know what we're doing on Facebook, but we'll do something. If you want to come over there and check it out, we'll be on live at 8 o'clock Central Time. Otherwise, I'll be back in the morning with, I don't know what, things and stuff. I need to buy more things. Me too, PK. I hope you all have a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. I send all the beady vibes. Please put pictures in the Facebook group of what's on your mats today. I would love to see. You can title it, What's on My Mat. And I'll see you guys either tonight or tomorrow.